We are getting a glimpse of the work being done to end the cycle of gun violence touching many in the Queen City, and it comes as Charlotte's seen more than 50 homicides so far this year.
Very disturbing here because for the past 6 months, Novant Health, they had a violence interruption specialist on staff helping victims and potential offenders. A Queen City News reporter Daniel Pierce tonight joining us live in Uptown. Daniel, it's been a busy year for that person already.
Yeah, Damian Lewis has connected with 104 families just since January here in the city of Charlotte. These are families that have been touched by gun violence. And as mentioned, this trend of people needing this type of connection has been going in the wrong direction for the past several years. And that is where Damian says his role has started to come into play, especially here in the city of Charlotte, here at Novant Health. To put this into perspective, what Damian's role is he connects with these these victims of assaults right whenever they've either come out of surgery or admitted to the hospital long term. Most of these patients are gunshot victims. However, he did say that he has taken care of some patients that have been beaten or even stabbed. Not all of his patients, though, are involved in gun violence. Some are just in the wrong place at the wrong time. For those that are involved, he speaks with each family and has connected with them in a more personal way, even sharing some of his own hardships as a child to connect with them. By this, he says he's been able to help them address certain problems and even how to navigate continued trauma.
It means to me that I have the opportunity to actually fix someone how I always wanted to be fixed when I was their age, and not fix them as if they're bad, because there's no bad children, but in the way of they have someone that they can count on. They have someone that is at least thinking of their best interests.
Out of those 104 patients, he has not seen any readmissions for gunshot wounds or other injuries. More than half have been able to either return to their normal lives in a safe manner or even been able to turn their lives around. However, he did stress that there is a small portion that have just dropped off from his radar and will not return any sort of calls for a follow-up. Tonight at 10 o'clock, though, we're going to hear more from Damon and have him put into perspective some of the biggest challenges that he has seen by talking directly with these victims. Live in Uptown, Daniel Pierce, Queen City News.